Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Tony Fox from Mrs. Fox's Plans. So today I'm going to go through all my stack of planners. Let me just see if I can wind you out a bit. There you go. Yes, this is 2024 as of today. Obviously things can change. So what I thought I would go through is what I'm using them all for. I will start with the smallest and go to the biggest. So so this is my everyday carry, my little planner, wallet, everything. So Plotter is a Japanese brand. We can't get these here in Australia. We have to have someone from America or Japan send them to us, so very hard to get. So in here I've just stuck a pocket and I just slip in a couple of things that I need. I got a magnet with some post-it notes. These are little plastic envelopes which are specifically designed for the plotter. They slip over the ring so they don't interfere with your ring system and your capacity to put things in. As you can see, they're very, very small rings, which is fine. I don't really need a lot in my wallet. So in here is the card folder which holds all my cards. Then this is the pen holder. As you can see, very thin. And in it I've got this, it's called Space Pen. It's just the perfect size and nice weight, very easy, and fits in here perfectly. So I've got my little pen. At the moment I've got Catspresso fold out monthly. These are actually for the pocket planners. I have put an order in because she does make inserts for the micro, because I think her name's Yvonne. She uses the 5-ring planner quite a lot, so I've put in for some inserts, so I'll get a new one of those. Here I just carry my medicine logs, a recipe. These are my appointments that I've got this month. That's just my order tracker to make sure I know what's going on, passwords, and a blank little project. So this is Plotter only brand. They're called little project folders. So the good thing about it is, like, say for instance with this one, you can't see what's inside, so it's pretty cool. Then this is the band holder, which actually holds the whole thing together, and of course the other plastic folder. So I can carry some cash in here. It's got everything I need while I'm on the go. Got note paper, it's got everything. So this is definitely staple in my lineup, so I will have this, I'm gonna predict, for the whole year. Okay, that's that one. The next one I have here is the Weeks Mega. Now I bought this without really knowing 100% sure whether or not I was going to use a Weeks. The Weeks planners bother me because of the writing. I love the paper, all of that, love most of the things, and the Mega, as you can see, has got quite a lot of pages. Originally I was going to use this as my journal, but I've since found another product for that, which you'll see soon. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this, or how long it's going to stay in my lineup, but at the moment I'm just sort of trialing what to do with it. Here I put down my steps, nothing too much in here. I've just write a little bit about something that I've done on the day, just to fill this out. I haven't sort of done too much more. I decorated the month, or I've decorated the monthlies just with a sticker, and I'm putting in, I've got my appointments in here. Not sure if I'll keep doing that. But yeah, still not decided what to do with these, because I didn't know what I was going to do with this planner. So I have been putting some stuff in here, not sure again, as I said, whether or not I'm going to keep using this, and if so, what for. Here just went a bit Snoopy crazy, just because I could. Decorated Christmas sweet, and this is the one I've just done. So I don't know, as I said, whether or not I'm going to continue with this, but I'm going to film this week's setup with this kit, which is why it's here. And in the notes pages, I have started with the index page, writing down what I've got. So what I have here, I have done for the whole year is monthly trackers. I didn't do December, I forgot it was there, to be honest. So I've started using this tracker to see how I go, whether or not it's something I keep going with. So I've got that ready for the whole year. And then I started doing some journaling here. As I said, this is what I originally thought I would use as my journal. And then, so I changed my mind because I've changed my journal. This is a thing I put together for a journal I put together for the Advent calendar for Rosy Life Plans. So in here I've written every single day and what I got, and the little note that Linda put in for all of the things. I just thought it was quite cute, so I've done that in here. So really I'm just going to use this for whatever I feel like, really. So that's what I've got in there so far. Nothing too much in here. I started to fill this out, which is the interview with myself, so I'll probably do that. The pen test page, and as I said, I'm not 100% sure how this is going to fit in my lineup. So at the moment, this is what I'm doing with it. So it's just basically going to be a creative space for me. So that is my Hobonichi weeks. So the next one, which I'll leave this one to last because this is my workhorse. This is my everyday carry. My life is going to be in here, but I'll leave that one to last. That's my plotter. So the next one I have is my A6 Hon, which just fell in love with this Hon. I just love the whole idea of the book bound, but again, I got it and sort of went, I don't really know what I want to do with this. So what I think I'm going to do with this is, again, another creative space, is just going to write in a word of the day, of the reflection of how that day made me feel. So I'm going to start that this week. And then I've just started with this. I got let's see if I can find it where it is. An idea from Helen from Coffee Monsters Co. She's doing a journal prompt every day. So that's what I'm going to do with this. It's just going to be a journal prompt every day, and I'm going to answer that question, and I'm just going to decorate. So the journal prompt here is, what is one job you would never do? And so I've written down what I thought about and my answer to that, and then so on. And so I've written down all the prompts for January, and I will just decorate them as I see fit. So I think that's what I'll do with this one. It'll just be journal prompts and just how I feel. So it's just another place for me to be able to write and express myself. So really it's just another creative journal, I guess you could say. So, and I got this cover this year. This is from Hobonichi. I love it. I've got the plastic cover on the Hon, so it doesn't quite sit in very far. I think it fits better without the plastic cover, but anyway, we'll see how that chunks up. So I don't think it's going to get too chunky. We'll see. That's the two Hobonichis. Then this is new to me. I saw this on a website called Bookbinders, and I just saw this and went, that's pretty cute. So I did an unboxing of this. This is called PAL, or Plan Analog Life. I think it's Plan Analog, I think it's what it's called. So this is actually going to be my plant or gardening journal. So I've just, if anyone knows me, they know that I am so not a gardener. So I thought I've started this year to become more in tune with my plants. And so I've put up a bit of a vision board. At the moment, these are some photos of some of my plants. And I'm starting to log and learn a bit more about how they bloom. Like, this is my frangipani, which I've never had a flower on it, and this year she's given me these beautiful flowers. So in here, well, I will eventually log all of the plants. So I didn't do anything for December because I didn't know what I was going to do. So come January, so I've just written so this is the perpetual part, so this is just a photo of some of my plants. So I'm going to write down just a brief of every day what is happening that relates to my garden and whether to water. So we've had lots of rain, so didn't need to water, all that type of thing. And then this is the first week. So really all I'm putting in here is it's too wet outside to go out there. Very wet, plants still all wet, need some of them to dry out. And then obviously I've ruled off, so this is a blank page. So what I've done is I've ruled off here, and then I've put water plants, no need, still damp, and then this is today. So today it's quite sunny, so I will need to water, but I'll decide whether or not I'm watering all of them. So this is what happened today. My purple orchid, she bloomed. I've got new buds, and I got a herb and veggie garden, and these are the herbs and veggies that I got. So this is basically, in a nutshell, is going to be my gardening log. So I'm hoping I can keep up with it. So on the back of it, it does have note pages and also lists. So this is going to be where I will list all my plants. So I will actually, I know all the names of my plants, so I'll go and list all of these in here. So I've yet to complete that. And then I think we get about 100 note pages, if I remember rightly. It goes from 153 to 189. So not 100, so only about 30 odd pages, which is fine. I'll obviously write some notes as I go along about my garden. So that is my gardening plan, my gardening journal. So now to the biggest one in my collection. This is my A5 Take a Note. This is my journal. So this is replacing my Common Planner B6 that I used last year. So in here I will journal every day and write down my thoughts. So I've got it in this amazing Roterfaden cover, and I don't think I've got a leather that is so nice and soft. I love it. So this is like a version, it's German, this braid is German, so it's like a version of the Traveller's Note, but it's actually using these little clips, so you can lift them up and pull your pages out. So these are actually from Roterfaden. They're their inserts. They're just their, I think they're called the business card inserts. So they just clip in like that and close. And these things move, they rotate. So it's an amazing design. I think it's pretty clever. So I've just got some pockets here, and at the back it has a zipper. So there's nothing in there at the moment, but I'll put some stickers and things in there. So this is my take a note, and as I said, this is my journal. So what I will feature on my channel is setting up the pages. I probably won't go through too much because it's a personal journal. So with these you get 2 lines for trackers, so I'm just tracking when I have to change my pain patch, and when I need to have my injections. So those are the dates at this point and when they should happen for January, so I'm keeping that in, and then I'll do the same throughout the rest of the months. And then here here is my trackers for the things that I'm tracking. So I have color coded them, and then I will do that as a graph so that I can see how all these relate to each other. So that's the trackers. And then in the monthlies I just write a little bit about what I did for the day. So I'm yet to start January, but I will get to that. And these are the pencil board type things that I made for this. So this is the monthly one. So I've decorated by putting the date stickers in, but I will decorate February at the end of January. So this is the first week. So I just write a little bit about what is happening that week. I'm not sure if that's exactly how I'm going to do it going forward. I don't think I've changed anything. Yep. So this section here will be a work in progress, but I will definitely pre-decorate with whatever kits that I get. So I will definitely be doing that on my channel is when I get to this week, which should come up soon. And then I just journal however I want for the day. Sometimes I put stickers that relate to the day, and sometimes I won't. So I am not stressed about whether I fill this up or whether I don't. And if I do need more space, I will just add a little flap for that particular day. So so far I'm up to date. I've got to finish this one, and that's for today. And then this is my this week pencil board that I made. So I don't think these have note pages at the back, if I remember right. I think it's got like 4 or 5 pages, which are pretty useless, so I probably won't use these. If anything, I might actually put some photos in there. We'll see. Got my blotting paper at the back. And then in here I've just got a little A5 folder, and this is the kit for next week, so I've got that in there ready to go. And these are just some quotes that I want to use. These are the weather stickers that I'll be using, and these are holidays or special days to use. So these are just stickers that I want to use in this planner that sit at the back. I do record, which I'll show you next week, so that makes more sense. So I do record the weather, so that I've got that. I generally record the weather in just about everywhere I go, and then I put in appointments. So I will decorate this. I may decide not to do things here, or just do basic appointments. So that is my journal, and as I said, I love this cover. I love it, I love it, I love it. It is so good. So that are all my journals. Now to the biggest addition to my life, my plotter. Now this is a Bible size plotter, or as we know, commonly known as personal size. And I love this. I love this planner so much. I waited a few months to get it. As I said, we can't get plotter here in Australia, so I had this sent to my son, and then it was forwarded on to me. So it's basically just like a thin bit of leather, and it's got a very, very thin spine. And the beauty of this is which it's renowned for, which is really hard to tell because it's pretty chunked up, is the size of the rings. They're only 11 mil, so they're very, very small. So I've got here, this is an ollie clip that I got from Rosy Life Plans from the Advent. And here I've just got a sticker from Coffee Monsters Co. And again, I've got the pockets from Plotter that go underneath, so they sit in here. So I've got those filled with bits and pieces. I've got a little pose me there and some Coffee Monsters Co. It's a picture of my mum and dad and myself and my brother in Hawaii, I think that is. Then I've got this Catspresso kind of dashboard thingy-majig. I've got this is from magnet is from the Rosy Life Plants Advent calendar as well, which I just love. It's just sitting in a coffee cup, reading a book, divine. So this is the pen holder, and I've just got my Sailor ballpoint pen in it. So I use this pen all day, every day. So as I said, everything you get from Plotter is very, very thin. So this is just a dashboard from Rosy Life Plans, and this is Plotter specific paper. This is drawing paper, but I like that it's a bit thicker than the normal paper, so I've kept it so that it'll make this dashboard stick out. This is from Rosy Life Plans, again from the Advent, so I've got that there. So because it's so thin, and I probably have more than you're supposed to have in it, it's actually hard to turn the pages sometimes. And also because the rings are so small, the little area here has to be smaller than your normal inserts. So here I can show you, this is a blank insert, and as you can see, that area is quite small, narrow, compared to what you would see. I don't think I've got, yes, here's one, although I think I've cut this, no, I haven't cut this down yet. So you can see the difference in the width, how a normal planner will have, a normal personal insert will be wider there. With these ones, they've got to be very narrow so they can turn. So it's a little bit challenging, and so you have to cut the inside of most of your inserts. But here I've got the Plotter calendar. I've got the full 12 months in here. I put these tabs on from the Travellers Company. They're the Travellers Company tabs, and I just put them all in so that I could see where I was at. So these inserts are pretty typical. They've got your 2024, 2025. They've got the age chart because this is a Japanese brand, and they generally put these in the back of Hobonichi. So I've just highlighted years of people that are important to me, and I'm the big 6-0 this year, so I've highlighted that, and I have my oldest is going to be 30 and my youngest is 27, so things like that, and this is my grandson. So just pretty basic. Then you've got your personal details, and then annual mission, and this really is what they call a 0 to 100%. So this can chart what you do for your yearly spread. These, I'll show you some more of these type of inserts a bit later. But yeah, so that's that. So in here I've got absolutely everything that I can think of that's going on. So these are the monthlies. I'll show you a blank one. They've got tiny little grids, and they're quite big enough for you to write quite a lot in them. So I write what is going on, and this is December, so this is basically what I put in. What I put in there first of all is all my appointments. I do decorate because I love it. So I've got all my appointments in here, and then I just write a little bit about what I do. Two reasons. One is so that I know what I did, and also so when I go to do my journal, I just have a quick look, and then it reminds me what I did that day. So I have a snapshot of the week, but everything goes in here. I've got my medication days, appointments, all of that type of stuff goes in there. So that's the monthlies, and I can house the whole year in there. I think the monthlies actually go through to March, but I don't know if I've put them in here. Then you get some blank paper at the back. Then I've got this dashboard again from Rosy Life Plans Advent Calendar, and I've got a plotter drawing paper at the back, bit of board to highlight the dashboard. So now we go into the weeklies. Again, they have your calendar, your 2024 calendar, and your 2025. Here I've got another dashboard from the Rosy Life Plans Advent. So this is just some great affirmations or habits basically to get into for the year. And then it basically says 6 steps to build a habit. Acknowledge, start small, use reminders, set routine, track progress, and patience. So I love this. So this is in here to remind me to check on habits, routines, all those things. So again, annual mission, here I've actually put down birthdays, and then this is the week. So this is the first week I've used it, so a little bit chaotic, bit too chaotic for my liking. So I thought, okay, well now I know all the things that I dump in here, so how can I do it a little bit better? So then I decided to set up for next week. So I always track the weather, and this has little weather icons here, so I just use those. And then I just write quickly what it's telling us that it is going to be. And here I've decided I would document any happy mail. Here, anything to do, Monday to Friday, I put there, and any things that happen on a regular basis are in there as well. Down here I'm going to track or write down what YouTube videos that I film. Then this is just basically what needs to be, what I need to remember. So trash goes out on Sunday. Every second Sunday we have a recycle bin, so I've just put that there. And here I've got my appointments. So here I actually just highlight the time those appointments are going to take, who they're with, and what they're for. So I'm going to try this as opposed to this chaos and see if this works a bit better. But this is a blank page. They've got tiny little, I think they're 2mm grid, and they've got a cut off here for lunchtime, and of course the day goes right across. If that's how you want it, goes right across. So there's 7 days. This is where all your appointments could go, and this could be your correlating to-do lists or whatever for the previous day. I only have 2 months in here, and I will archive them and only keep 2 months in at a time. So I've got an appointment that's got to go into March, so I've just stuck a sticky note here to say add this appointment to March when I put the March inserts. And then we come to these project folders, which are great. They house sheets that you can cover up and nobody can see what they are. I've got 2 of them in here. I've got this blue one and this one. I'm pretty sure I got 2. Yep. And in this one I'm going to write down my expenses, which I've yet to start, and I've put in a code across the top of what they mean to me. So I've yet to fill that out, but I will. And then I have in here is basically my journal. I just write down wherever I am. I just write. So this is the first month. So this is the January. These are all from Rosy Life Plans. I just decorated this because I will be archiving this. So I want to be able to archive it with the whole month of January, so I'll keep this in here until I move to the next month. So this is basically my journal. It's just me talking to myself or talking out loud or anything like that. So I just started doing this at the end of last month, so there's just bits and pieces of journaling in here of whatever I feel like doing. No rules or setups or anything. I just decorate when I want, change which way I'm going to write, or just, yeah, this is just free journaling. And yeah, so I've just, whatever I feel like. So this is, I'm up to yesterday,